That's the question. Okay, I'm back. Did I miss something? Uh-oh. This is definitely not going the right way. Okay, let's try to speed up with those turns here. Okay, railroad is done here. Keep on railroading, go. Keep on railroading, good. The city have grown, or is it just me? Okay, let's try to... I was actually like... Yeah, I know it's gonna waste a little bit of hammers, but maybe we can pick off just a tiny little bit of this nonsense in here. Yeah, I don't think I want those hammers. I kind of want engineer slots with extra science right now. Same goes for you. No, this guy needs hammers. Okay, next up, solar plant. Hell yeah. Yes, please. This is good. Still, you needs to move. Spillage. Good. Okay, this
Your
rocket
buildings are crazy, Yoruus. What are you doing?
What?
You don't need to build those. It's crazy how much that you could have won this game like completely by military.
I know, like 100 turns ago.
Time.
Why are we fucking waiting?
It's just like he's just playing with us. It's not even close.
It's alright. I'm still the biggest threat.
I don't think you understand how far ahead you are.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like the average in science is 73. Average. You have 82.
Shumi's pretty close to him, I'd say.
Yeah, two guys on top, and they're both beside each other, and then everybody else is extremely behind.
What can I do, Tony? What can I do? T-Bone. I like to watch Filthy streaming when he is game leader. He's a lot more optimistic. Yeah, it's true. So much more optimistic. Nah, Filthy's smart. Filthy just has... He's very good at this game. He just have a hard time to adapt to situations, basically. And like, try to be in Shumi's situation. Now, he's in the worst situation in this game, right? He goes against me, then he's got Filthy. Filthy and Tony in the back. Right? So he's got Filthy and Tony in the back later on, so he's gonna bleed against me, then Filthy and Tony, or just Filthy, is just gonna crush him. Especially if Filthy controls the World Congress, so his threat level is much more immediate than mine, right? Because diplomatic victory is so much more achievable. See? If the city-states would be alive right now, so much more achievable to get this nonsense. And actually we're having a slight issue here. Are we having a slight issue here? Is there more of this nonsense? I don't think so. Let's put this into that. He's missing only... Look how much votes he's missing right now. He's missing 6 votes, okay? If nothing would be done, Filthy would win in 4 turns, okay? Simple as that. If I wouldn't take city-states, if Shumi wouldn't take city-states, Filthy would just won in couple of turns. And he still can. He still can. We don't have too much time, basically, in my opinion. So I actually need to be very careful about this right now. I don't know how the votes exactly counts in here, but I definitely need to clear out those two city-states in here relatively sooner than later, basically. So Filthy can talk all he wants, basically, but it's still true. It's still true that he can win quite easily in here. Still ally. I need a road in here, by the way, if we can. Try to grab a road, huh? Could use a worker. Caravan. It's good. Okay. There's current and the other stuff in here. So I wouldn't count Filthy out in this game. That's why it's Filthy salty, yes, but Shumi's decision is absolutely correct. But I just that's the problem. Like, I do hate Filthy's reaction to the problem, basically. Let's support. Accept embassy.
Just trying to find Fiji. Yoruus, just need to attack my aircraft.
Right. Let's go here. He's missing 6 votes. There you go. Let's open the fucking border then. There's the ironclad. Alright. Ooh, Blitz. Awesome. I'm not sure if that's such a good idea to give him open borders, but I also don't feel like I have a choice right now. That was going where? Okay, I definitely need gold. What's the best deal that I can get out of this right now? The best deal is Madrid. Where's Madrid? Where's Madrid? Ah, Madrid. Alright. Madrid, yep. Yeah, that's a good question. Deal this up. Okay, we also need to start making railroads on this side. And I need to make railroads here. Okay, that was Addis Ababa. Madrid to Addis Ababa, and then Barcelona. Nope. Next one is Barcelona to Rome. Right. Change to Barcelona. Okay, how much oil Shumi has? Oh, I need to feed him oil. God. Where's the oil around this place? Okay, I need to improve this one. One left. Okay. Gift. And give him 2 more oil. Pose. Right. Yep. Finally teamed up. Stupid culture victories. Let's give him some rocket artillery as well. Choose next up. Plant ships. Where's the stupid workers? Those 2 workers actually need to stay here. Okay. It's fun, but it's true. Okay, let's get in here. Promote. Go. Give him some nukes. Okay, come on, there's just so many units in here. A lot of nonsense to move all of that stuff. There we go, finally. How's the war going in here?
You just
The funny
or maybe not. I thought you were gonna cause a resync, but I'm not totally sure now.
He is, well,
He
he is, and he's not. He is, and he is not. The problem is the most immediate threat for me right now
Yeah, your
is
second paratrooper move showed a
Filthy's
popping
winning
motion for me, but maybe
diplomatic
let's
victory.
go on. Never mind.
There was 2.
Yep.
The second drop like 20 seconds before the turn starts. And that
2 more votes. I don't know how exactly this one works out. Okay, can we actually...
You almost done killing this. You almost done like playing around with city-state Yoruus and planning on doing something with this team. And we're getting really kind of bored. It's like an inevitable outcome.
Taking it slowly.
Yes, I've noticed.
Right. Next stop is rocket artilleries. Hell no, just land ships. Okay, where's that stupid worker around this part? Still need that stupid worker. Yeah, it's done. Well, yes and no. Depends how he's gonna do it, because Let's see Filthy is basically. Filthy is in Atomic Era, right? Now, in Information Era, if he gets to Information Era, there's something called Globalization, right? And now, if people will not notice that, there's one AI that's Songhai, there's Twins and Tony, who probably does not want to declare war, there's 3 votes, right? And every other vote, he gets 2, right? So that's 5 more votes for the next vote. Next vote, he most probably could win. Well, next vote, not actually next vote, in 2 votes. And I don't think I can go to space in that time, nor I can basically get fast enough to Twins, well, I get all the capitals, right? That's the problem. He does not need the stuff. He can stay on like 1 city and still win diplomatic victory. So I basically need to go to space in that time. Simple as that. So there's really like, you guys don't see it, but I do see it with the new patronage stuff. And Information Era, he gets 1 more vote, right? 1 more vote in Information Era. I think it's 1 more vote. Yeah, so in Information Era, he's get 1 more vote. Okay, so it's 6 votes, exactly how much he needs. If he gets Globalization, he wins next vote. Simple as that. Right? And there's nothing you can do to it. He needs to lose the capital. He needs to lose the 2 votes from Forbidden Palace. And that's like my only goal in here right now. To let Shumi take his capital and keep it. So he can like get the Forbidden vote. The problem is like for Shumi, it's not beneficial at all, right? But it's still possible. Hey Alki, man. Thank you for the donation. Team Yoruus and friends. Alki666. Team Yoruus and friends donation. So that's why I don't want to kill Shumi really. Because there's no like, let's say, okay, I'm gonna nuke Shumi right now. Okay, I'm gonna get nukes. Definitely I'm gonna get nukes.
That's so stupid how many generals you get like after 2 honor.
Seems like
Honor doesn't give
Filthy
that more general
is
stuff.
getting done right now.
Planted
So
2 or 3, and
you could
Oh,
say
you're
like,
fake purchasing. Yeah, you're fake purchasing.
I don't feel like
I didn't
it's
vote for
horrible
Filthy.
basically. This game is horrible.
How natural. 6 of them, it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know
Honor
how it
doesn't
works
give
in the
the
mod
bonus
exactly. We
general
shall
anymore.
see. We shall see like in 2 turns
Isn't?
when I'm gonna take.
No, there's no bonus to it at all. You get 1
Jerusalem,
when you
we
finish
shall see.
the policy, and that's it. That's the only free great general you get on honor. So I don't know
Then
where
I
you're getting
guess
on your honors
it's
from.
that 50% experience from.
Policy doesn't apply to great general production, or it doesn't unless they fixed it. Because in the base game, that policy does not influence great general
I
production.
don't know, but I get 6 already. I didn't have so much one.
I don't know why you have 6 either. You've already planted 3 on me too.
I
don't know
got
where the hell
only
that's
one
coming
with
from.
Yoruus.
Nuclear plant. Well, we definitely need units. Units. We don't really have too many units to go through. Well, Sam's go. Yeah, it is against the rule, but if he can sneak in delegates, and he can time it very, very well. I'm like, before the next vote, I tried that once. I didn't survive that long, though. That's the problem with diplomatic victories. I didn't survive that long, but the problem is, if you time it right, you put the spy, you put the diplomats into other people's capital. They sit in there as diplomats, and if people are not,
exotic on Spain finally.
Why
if
is he
they
wasting time with XCOM? Fucking tanks and bombers, tanks and fighters win this game. Like 1 nuke.
Tony. So why are you in chat, Tony? I don't know. Team Yoruus, I guess. So basically, if you time it right, you get the diplomats in the cities, and nobody notices those diplomats. You can notice it on the tourism screen, right? Because you get the increase by for diplomat, right? I think so. No, it's. Can you notice a diplomat in your city? I think you can. You should be. So, if you time it right, and at the last second, like 10 seconds before, you keep like globalization 1 turn, you keep a scientist for it, and before the turn that you're gonna have the vote, you like bulb it and turn, boom. 3 extra votes. You win diplomatic victory. So that's simple. But Filthy messed this up, I think, with proposition. I mean, like, Taoism was horrible that it passed. That's extra 2 votes, right? Informationer, 1 extra vote. If he would get, like, freedom ideology passed, that's another 2 extra votes. So probably he doesn't even need that, right? He doesn't even probably need that. So here we go. Now he lost 2 votes. 20. Actually, he lost tons of votes because he does not control the capital, right? So this threat is over if Shumi can keep his capital, basically, for at least 1 or 2, 3 more. But there we go. Capital is retaken. Mr. Filthy is still in the game, basically. 22. Wow, he lost so many votes right now. Because that consulate is gonna kick in next turn, so he's still gonna retake those votes. Tony, Byzantine crossbow.
Hey, just good rules.
Okay, now I have like 340 tourism on Byzantium. Does it count? Or do I need like 300 something tourism as the base value?
Okay, let's see.
I was taking that city there, Mr. Yoruus. I didn't need your help. Next turn was mine.
I did all the hard work.
Actually, you did no work. I brought the city down by myself.
Right.
What did you bomb it with?
Rocket artillery.
But it was full health, so what damage did you actually do? The last shot was? He did nothing, basically. I killed all the units and I pushed straight through.
Okay, Shumi needs more oil. I think he needs more tanks though, so let's go. Uh-oh, I didn't finish the railroad there. Gift. Right, bomb shelters are good. Good. Last city state is gonna fall in here relatively soon, and we're good to go. Did anyone want diplomatic victory on this level of skillful players? Yes. Yes, Mr. Klefter. Mr. Klefter achieved every single fucking kind of victory in this game. Okay, because he's Mr. Klefter. Klefter is like a Batman of Civ. Klefter is literally like a Batman of Civ. Alright? That's Klefter. He literally achieved every single possible kind of victory in this game. Every single possible victory type he did get. And he did it without a capital, by the way. And like culture, Diplo victory is like my dream, not achievable.
Like when you're done collecting all the city states or something. Like what's the point here? Oh my god, I didn't even realize there's actually trade caravans between you and Shumi.
Yep.
You know you have to fight him in the end, right? That's how the game ends.
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
He did, Tony. Diplo, Baba, no, he like at the start of Brave New World when nobody was like figuring out what tourism works out and how it does. Lucky Strike won one culture victory. One cultural victory, he did one. It's actually on my YouTube where the Lucky Strikes win a culture victory, and it's like 90% my fault, right? That he did win because he was like behind me, all right. So like Lucky Strike, you're not afraid of him for the most of the game, and then like when I realized what's going on, boom, like Lucky Strike Sculpture victory. And Tony, it's not true. There was one game Kleftor actually won. Like he had crazy science, but he can instead of going any nonsense like science victory or any other sort of victory, he decides to like grab all the capitals with XCOM, right? So it was not technically like a domination victory. I don't remember exactly, but he did like own everybody. I don't know if that game is uploaded actually, or do I have it recorded still? But he did. The most amazing victory, I think that Diplo victory was like the most successful victory ever, because he was in the middle of the map again. Like yesterday, it was like so horrible. This victory was just so horrible in the middle of the map, right? World Congress. Okay, he's missing tons of votes now. That's good. Just world leader, obviously Spain. Commit. XCOM, not real war. Yeah, that's true. XCOM, not real war. Do we need to pump gold into this city? It's hard to tell. Oh wow, battleships. Some high battleships. That sounds spooky. Yeah, the capital is gone. Imagine any engineer. What's up in Addis Ababa? Is he having bomb shelters? Doesn't look like it. Nope, he is not having bomb shelters. Right. It's a problem for him. Definitely. Next turn. I guess we're gonna acquire this. And we're gonna get this road going in here, right? Like never ever. Get that oil. Okay. Apollo program next, maybe? Yep, let's go. Choose. Nuclear plant? Hell no, but recycling such waste. Right. That's wow. Can't give units on Oasis, by the way. It's the same. Okay, giving him just enough. Good stuff. Yep, so Diplo victory is over. Theoretically it's over, right? Still Bucharest in the back. Peace blocked. Let's put a spy into Rome. Do I need to take his capital too? Or is he in reach of the cultural victory? Not really. I don't think so. I see the musicians here. Yeah, Filthy is out, but you know, if you want to make sure we pay, I guess. Yeah, Mission Impossible victories are awesome. with cleft or land under burn control would be the best. Yeah, I guess that's like. Yeah, exactly. Whiskey Pod. It's like, oh, this is so horrible. Like Shumi is sometimes just so horrible. It's beyond belief how Shumi sometimes horribly play. It's always waiting for its stealth and nonsense. 6 Great War Bombers. Tony, why are you keeping Great War Bombers on my borders? What happened to Jerusalem? It's getting added to my empire. Right. So how much is a nuke actually? I can buy 1. Alright, so
it's my border, and I was taking side on.
nah, it's like it's like basically Shumi was in the worst spot around this place. I don't think there was a way for him to win this game.
If you want to give me side and back, we'll be friends.
Yeah, sure, why not? Marble is there, by the way. It's like, I'm never gonna get there. Shit. What? Did you just declare war on me? You bastard, Dino. I'm gonna keep this tank in here though, just in case. You want to hook up this uranium?
I have 5
Alright.
But it's atomic bombs now. It's not just. It's nuclear bombs, so there's no chance of getting it. If you notice, I have it on my small little island, and I have it on my main island.
You can, yours.
Yeah.
I'm just going with the game.
What did you say, Shumi? What did you say, Shumi?
Shumi does not want to
I
concede.
think I'm going with the flow.
Shumi does not
Going
want to
with the flow?
concede. He
You're
does.
saying I switch CC because he can nick me next time.
Shumi, I think you should fight it out now, because you need to see this glorious fucking retarded plan
I'm
of yours, so.
Computers from shelters.
Yeah, make a next turn. Yours.
So horrible.
But if you need to know, Philsy, the reason was because he got tanks like 10 turns earlier. I couldn't bulk to them. Either he kills me or I make a deal with him that he goes for others and I go for you. That's why I attacked you.
Oh, so you
make
threw
a
the game.
deal
You
with him?
teamed to make a
I'm
deal?
not cheating, I'm making a deal to survive.
No,
I
it's
can
No.
calculate better
That's
than
not
make you
even
die
your
right
deal.
away.
No, Shumi has no
You
shelters.
should make a deal with Filthy to ally up until you get tanked.
No fucking
Philsy
shit.
had no tech for tanks.
Yeah, I didn't go tank your because yours is going to kill you. And that gives me time to go lab, so I might actually be able to be competitive with 9,000 times my hammers and
I went
twice my
for labs
science.
too.
Oh my god.
How much science would you
Shumi,
get their best filter?
Shumi, you
That's why you
with
thought my
yours?
attack failed, because I was building labs. I didn't.
Oh my god.
I
All
wasn't
game long you've
prepared
been
for
joking,
attack.
Tony, about like Team Yours. And
Nope,
that
I
actually
wasn't joking.
literally was Team Yours.
Yep, I knew that at
Why
the beginning.
did
I played
you
with it
just
before.
concede at that point, Shumi? What did you think the end result of this was going to be? You're going to come out stronger having fought me this entire time while no one fights yours?
No,
That's what you think?
I would take you, and then I was hoping to get shelters fast.
That's the stupidest fucking plan I've ever heard.
Because if I had shelters, he can nick me whatever he likes.
Okay, so what
But
about
how
these
do you
hammers?
fight the 500 hammers?
I have gold, much more than him.
Oh,
He can
okay,
nick me, I
gold.
will nick him. Like,
Yes, but he can just build units. Just take your capitals right beside you.
you guys think I'm far behind? I'm like 100 hammers only behind. It's 20%.
Oh, okay. That's a lot.
More than 500.
I'm
second.
still waiting for your plan to win. I've heard your
Same
plan now.
as
How to help yours the most, but I haven't
Army,
really
I'm
heard your
just
plan to win
slightly
yet.
behind. Because he's giving me some. Actually.
Alright, we can't talk to Shumi though, because once we talk to Shumi, it will take like 6 hours to turn.
I'm just explaining you.
Press enter first.
Wow, Shumi. You know what the best position ever for first place is? When he can his most dangerous threat, second place. If he could just get second place to attack third place. You know how well that works for first? Oh man, there's two guys second and third place. If I can get them to fight, oh my god, Shumi, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Well, my
Not
plan
bad.
worked. The guy who's fourth comes at the second.
If you need to choose between die or leave, you leave.
But you
No,
could just pass
no,
this
Shumi, you
without
don't. You don't. You either get
So
help from
I
other
need
players or you
just
play to win. That's what the
Take
point
and
is.
die so you can leave, alright?
Well, there's one true point though. I don't know if you guys noticed the word Congress. If Shumi wouldn't declare war on Filthy,
Nope,
he would.
I wasn't close. I was never close.
No, you
Not even
needed
once.
like three more city states. Exactly the city states we are having.
But you just killed them. It took you like 3 turns to kill them. It was never close. Like,
Yeah,
there was
that's
never
true,
a
but
time when
if-
it was gonna happen.
Yeah, but if Shumi would declare war on me, I would probably wouldn't be able to spend troops to actually take those city states, right? So.
What are you talking about? It took you like you can take a city state with 2 tanks.
It
One tank
doesn't
can kill
get my
every
point.
single city state unit. There was never going to be a chance when I was gonna get a diplomatic victory. Not ever close.
Well, GG, I guess.
No, they're not done. Shumi's not conceding to yours, so they're not done. Oh, there's the nuke on this
I
capital.
am now.
Oh, now you
Can
now you're conceding.
That is bad.
You just warned me for 20 turns, never once even attacked yours, and the first time you nuked you concede? Are you out of your mind?
Did get a bomb shelter? Yes, he
do
did.
you see my cap?
Wow, you're
We all
Shumi-
know he can nuke. He
Yes, I
nuke
can
20
get
turns,
still
you know?
to shelters, but I
Oh my
can't
God.
put him back.
So basically,
Oh, he
we
doesn't
just
have.
added like 2 hours to this game, so yours could sim
His
city a little bit.
culture actually won him the game because he went full Russian. The only way I was able to compete because I could buy some scientists with my faith from Reformation.
I can't
He
wait
can
to
buy
put.
scientists with faith too. He has rational fight.
Exactly, that's how I actually able to even keep up with him a little bit.
Yes, but he has rational fight too, and he has a lot of.
Yeah, and his bulbs are much higher because he's probably making like 1.5.
But he already has bomb shelters and nukes a long time ago. He has 1,600 science a turn. 1,600.
Tony,
Oh my
tell
God.
me what I should do.
Sold starts.
Tried to fight
Army
fucking
with
yours
the
at the
quiet.
help of everybody
I'll be
else.
quiet.
Army, a big army
Oh,
would build.
with what?
And you both
It's
would
cowardly?
Well,
He has a
Filthy could
tank
have built a
standing
small
on my
fleet
borders.
to go damage him on
Asking if I wanna make
and
a
then you
deal.
can use land.
But I did.
Alright,
I
well, I'm
didn't
gonna.
have tanks at
Shumi,
this point,
Shumi,
I
you know
couldn't
why we
get
have
them in,
rules
like,
against doing stuff like that?
faster
Why
than
we
5
don't do that?
turns.
Because you
In
know the
5
best
turns,
way.
I can lose like all
Shumi,
my
you know the
3
best way for me to win a game? If it's on turn 1, I make a deal with 4 other players. And then once the last player's dead who I didn't make a deal with, I make a deal with 3 of the 4 remaining players to kill the last one of them. And then I make a deal with 2 of the 3 remaining fucking players to kill the other one. This is not supposed to be
Cheating.
you and Yoruus versus the world. That's not how this game is supposed to
Yeah,
be. This is
exactly,
what we're supposed to be
Casapon.
from.
Shumi was in a pointless situation in this game.
You
Well, I
didn't
gotta-
choose the outcome.
I gotta say that Shumi was in the worst situation in the game. Everything he would do would end badly to him, most probably.
And then we fight each other.
I think
No,
it's
well,
just
Shumi
my
would have collected your
perfect
cities
would be
yours
better in
while
that
you were
way.
fighting versus.
Otherwise, I would die, as I said.
If you were while you're fighting versus where not Filthy's Whiskey, he could have taken 2 cities. I mean, the artillery just on your border would have taken the 2 cities, but he decided not to, like he always does. Just very easy.
Unreal. Unfucking real this game, by the way.
You had 0 army cars. You had 0 army on your right side. I mean, literally, you could easily take anything, and you can't even move a unit for like 2-3 turns. So any artillery could have taken 2-3 cities. And Madrid is not that far. I mean, if he rushed tanks to Madrid, he could take Madrid too.
Right. Next up. So.
What are you talking about? Me?
Yep.
You don't get it. I didn't have tech. What the fuck?
Well, you just mentioned you
don't
said you
queue
had all
against
these
him, I'm saying.
scientists, blah 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 blah.
Yes,
blah.
Yoruus, we're done.
GG, guys. Kind of disappointing. If we're just gonna let Spain just do whatever he wants the entire game, and then just
Shumi
team with him and
plays pro.
concede, like, what's the
Yeah, Shumi was like in such a horrible spot.
Was a finished game
From the start, actually. Okay.
From the start?
not from the start.
Assuming this didn't ban Spain?
I know, right? Didn't ban Spain, borders Spain, helps Spain the entire game. It gets to the late game, actively attacks Spain's enemies, then gets nuked once and concedes to Spain. Are you kidding me? I couldn't ask for a better ally than you, Jimmy.
Yeah, plus he gave all the pagodas, all the gold, made sure he won, he got tanks for free, so he can make sure you lose. Basically perfect. Perfect vassals.
Well, it's easy to say what could have been done, but like Shumi was in a hopeless position. He was in a very strong position.
I joined yours, like, as soon as I saw the deals that were going
Yeah, it's easy to say now. It wasn't worth playing out, it's true. But I gotta admit, like, Shumi was in such a horrible spot. Well, if one of his neighbors would be weaker.
What did you do, by the way, in this game, Twinsen?
What was it?
What did you do in this game, by the way?
If he would do something, basically, like, if we had a tech advantage,
Yoruus,
But-
how much culture will you make?
I could ask him for
183, not in Golden Age.
I went to war with 2 people. That's what I did. I took
Ooh.
one
You will
city,
win Russia.
I defended my other.
Quite fast.
Culture was very worth it.
Culture was on strong side.
Well, I took the risk to invest into culture a lot, actually.
You didn't even have to. You had
No,
club
well,
at all.
I was a little bit afraid about Shumi. Like, Shumi could crush me if he would get to tanks first, right? But I don't know what he did. But, like, snatching Kremlin from Shumi and getting tanks first, like, GG.
That's exactly. I wanted to get Kremlin, but I couldn't. I didn't have science.
Just don't know what happened there, but it
I even
was...
got like cheap attacks because I was all the time going after you. Like when you attacked, I have to like.
Sounds like you should be allying with other people to get an advantage.
Yeah, normally when someone's
Not
ahead,
alliance. It was just a deal that we're not attacking until we split the land and
Okay, isn't that an alliance?
alliance.
I think it's pretty much.
We are fighting
definition
each
of an
other
alliance.
wars and not attacking until the.
Yep, that's what alliance
Yeah,
means.
but Yoruus was
The
not
other
allowed to
choice I
fight.
would
Yoruus
die.
was the only neighbor that had no tech.
Tony, what you don't understand? You rather just me sitting and dying, right?
No, go kill yours.
With what? I had nothing. I had cover
Yeah.
against what?
Well,
Right?
go do
You know what's
cavalry.
gonna happen when I do that?
Yeah, Furo. That's actually an excellent... I'm gonna mute the team soon. I gotta say, though, that Furo has a perfect comment for this, actually, right now. Like, Furo writes, no one helped Shumi, so he had to find his timing with his landships versus Yoruus, who is #1 army, and has more stuff, or versus... Let me finish reading. Or versus Filthy, who had labs building at the time and no landships. Who to attack? Like,
I told you, when you were attacking
Exactly.
that your whole army on your left side, your right side was completely empty. I was looking at the stream at that point, and that's what I was looking, and I'm like, okay, where is this army? Okay, 100% his army is against Whiskey. Oh, great.
I was
Ye-
saving money to build cavalry and upgrade them to Langston, but yours did exactly the same. What I'm saying.
But even just the
Oh,
caravans, like accepting a caravan to your capital is like giving 100 gold a turn to yours. On top of that, he could at least be broke, you know. But no, he has even excess gold.
look, in the end, it shouldn't be fighting the third player. It should be teaming up on the top player.
Yeah, it
We
was.
should have just swept the
That's
game
basically what I
from
said.
20.
well, Tony,
Well, like,
what
top
useful
players
did you
just chill
do?
there, get more power.
Well, actually, Tony, I can a little bit blame you of actually taking a city from Shumi. Yeah, like,
I had to go to war
nobody for no reason.
You went to go take my spot for no reason, and I had a settler on the same turn, but you pressed faster.
Yeah, it's over pro, those scopes.
Yes.
And then Twitch
Who
will
gets
come with
faster?
this.
So 20
Build
is the
CN
great
tower.
to get like everything he wants.
Not everything I
And
want.
others
I
just
asked
need
you
to
a deal.
delete his settler and go back home.
You don't need
Right,
a 7th
right?
city. You're fine. I have only 4. I mentioned I was gonna go there way before, but I needed the policy from exploration before I could plant.
Yeah, exactly, Casabon. I agree. That's why I'm saying, like, as soon as we were talking, like, I told, like, Shumi is in such a horrible position. He had, like, hit 2 windows of opportunity. He could attack cavalry, artillery, I was first. He could attack land ships, I was first. Planes, I was first. So he could attack with crossbows, perhaps, but my cities were strong. Let me mute this. He could attack with crossbows. That's true. They could team on me with crossbows, right? That's the only option. But I was first in army all the time, and I had a hefty amount of gold waiting just to upgrade into crossbows. And I was first the hammers all game long. I don't think, with only whiskey on Tree City Tradition and Shumi there, that they would like crush me instantly, and they would need to crush me instantly, so Filthy would not fly away to space. Basically, it's like simple as that. So, in all respect to Filthy's opinion, I think Shumi couldn't do anything in here against me. Nothing that he could do would be beneficial for his situation. And he needed to try something, to do something. So the option I gave him seemed best, as Furo actually said, because Filthy was like glass cannoning into research labs, and Shumi was going for tanks to actually attack somebody, because you need tanks. But I was there first, so he couldn't do nothing to me. So it's like an obvious choice. Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna attack him. So it's like perfect for him, because he was planning to attack somebody, and Filthy turned out to be his natural enemy right now. So I don't know. It's just like that.
10 cities and have crazy culture, crazy faith, and then have all the buildings for free, which is kind
You
of
needed
what the
that
plan
right
was.
pantheon as well, like a faith pantheon that will help you out a lot, like desert or something like that.
Well, I had quarries, which I had 2 in my capital and 1 in each of my next 2 cities, but I had a little worker problem.
I don't know, Yoruus, I just heard your summary. I still see Shumi lost the game instantly from doing his decision-making tree. How did that decisions that he did help him win the game?
Well, he did to try to do something, right?
But no, that's not true. I mean, like, that's saying, like, you're saying any action is better than no action, but the action needs to be an action that actually helps you go try to win the game. So how did his actions help him win the game in any way? How did it help him win the game?
Well, he didn't actually make any progress in here, but that's like, he tried,
He
right?
took all my cities. He took all my cities.
Yes, but he missed the timing to bomb shelters. So he had a
How did that
fate.
help him win the game?
But if he would have bomb shelters, he's correct, right? He can use all the
No.
troops right now to fight me.
There's no way he's going to be able to fight you. You out-hand him, you out-tech him, you have better position on him.
I
and
was
he just
moved
used
to
all
fill
his
his
fucking
channel.
resources on me. How does that help him fight you?
Let's turn it the other way around. How fighting
Sure.
me helps him to win when he has you in the back, with laps when he is not going laps? Furo actually made a
See,
perfect
because
comment in here.
The first thing he has to do is he has to survive the game, right? He's got to survive to win. He should be allying with Tony and I to be getting gifted units so he can actually hold you off. There's no way he can do that on his own. There's no way he's ever going to be able to fight you on his own. So killing the other guys in the game, all that leaves is him fighting you alone, which is always a loss for him.
Did you try to make any communications with him?
It just seems so clearly inevitable that would be the outcome.
No, basically the situation on this side, because you don't know here, right, is he had 2 timings, right? He was definitely trying to get in here, but first timing was crossbows, right? So he had like a lot of crossbows, but I kept first army at composites and tons of gold to upgrade, right? So crossbow timing gone, right? And Whiskey is not in the game in here because he's got 3 cities. There's like no intention for him to help anybody, at least that's my opinion. Why would he want to do that in 3 cities? Then he's got problems anyways, like 3 cities, he's dead from turn 20 basically. So
Yes,
Shumi,
how did the deal for? I mean, I see how the deal helps you. I totally understand why you would give him a deal like that. It makes you win the game. Why would he ever take that deal when it's so clearly going?
so I don't kill him with land ships.
Okay, but it still makes you win the game. At that point, if it's so inevitable that he can't do anything, you concede.
I don't know. Then you need to ask Shumi why he didn't concede at that moment of the game. But would you concede at the moment of the game if Shumi like would say like I'm gonna die?
I would have, in Shumi's position, if I'd been literally in his lands, I would have immediately reached out to Greece and to Tony and been like, guys, there's no way I can fight Yoruus alone. If you guys don't start helping me immediately, we're just all gonna lose the game to Yoruus.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking. Did you guys, like Tony or you, did you reach your hand to him and like said, we're like, and you're in trouble? No, he wanted to attack me like from turn. I told you, he wants to attack me with crossbows, he wants to attack me with artillery, he wants to attack me with land ships. But the problem is, I always beat him to the timing, right? I'm always prepared. So at the moment when I get land ships, and I've got tons of land ships, right? Because I have a huge science, maybe not huge science advantage, but I have a science advantage over him. I snatch Kremlin from him. I don't know how big that is for you, Filthy, but snatching Kremlin from Shumi when he's a host, that was GG basically at that point, because I knew he was so far behind. So now he's got tons of land ships in front of him, and from my perspective, there's no point into going into Shumi right now. I don't need to do it, right? I prefer to stop city-states and just do something around that place. So I make a deal and he takes it, right? I don't kill you right now. I give you a chance to fight a little bit later on. Now, if he had some plans stored up, I don't know. Maybe he hoped he's gonna crush you a little bit faster than he did. But what can I say?
Good question, Yoruus. You want to play another game?
No, I'm done for today.
Okay.
Thanks. See ya. Whiskey pokes me. Another game. No, I'm done for today. As I said, I'm like, at the moment I snatched Kremlin, I said like, oh, Shumi's fucked, basically. Whatever he's gonna do, it's gonna turn out bad for him. You still there, Mr. Filthy?
Oh, I finished listening. I don't really have much to respond to you. I don't think there's any way that what Shumi did helped him out. And I still, despite having heard your presentation, I understand why you would want him to make that deal. Makes perfect sense from your position. You get second and third place to fight. It makes zero sense from second place's position, which is what I had Shumi put in as second place. Makes zero sense, or even if you want to reverse it and call him third place, it still makes zero sense for him to attack the only other guy who's in a position to help stop the game. You can only win the game by to win the game, you have to win the game, not just be the last person to die to the game winner.
Alright. Well, anyways, GG, Mr. Filthy.
GG, Yoruus.
Alright, I'm done. Do I have a couple of play by minutes? Anyways, GG. Thanks for the games in here.